Welcome to our first ever Kentucky Ballistics React. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to defend myself against werewolves. Stick around and find out how. Alright, today we are reacting to Kentucky Ballistics. We're learning how to fight off a werewolf, which is interesting because I wouldn't even think about that. Okay. So let's try it. Let me know if I just need to adjust it.
All right, Bob, we're all set up and ready to film. Did you remember the silver bullets? I'm not
Is that an alien from the TV series in the background?
really sure where they went.
What do you mean?
I don't think I ever had them. I'm pretty sure you got them.
Nope. I specifically gave them to you to keep safe for today's video. So where are they?
I don't know, man. I don't know where they went.
Well, that's some really nice new clothes you're wearing.
Oh, these? No, I've had these for a long time. I had them at the back of my closet. Didn't even know they were there.
You do realize your hat.
Silly question. Where did the whole idea of silver bullets delete werewolves come from? Because I feel like, was it from a book? Like a really, really old book? Because I feel like I've always heard silver bullets, like, same thing with, like, wooden stakes for vampires, right? Like, right through the heart. I feel like silver bullets was always a thing.
Still has the price tags on it.
Oh, yeah. I always do that. I leave them on there, just in case.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my phone. It's vibrating. I think I'm getting a phone call.
Because silver is pure. Silver is considered sacred. Werewolves unholy. Oh, okay. Because I know I've heard it before, but, like, I never realized why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Silver has antimicrobial properties, but since people didn't know about that stuff, they thought it was to ward off evil forces. Oh, interesting. Thank you, guys.
Is that the new iPhone 15? Never mind that. Hello? Oh, it's an emergency. Oh, yeah, I'll get out of here. I got to go. Bye-bye now.
Banger intro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today we have some very unique rounds. I have pure silver bullets. These are 99.99% pure silver. We have 9mm all the way up to 50 BMG.
Why is the bullet so big? What the ham? We don't think that the whatever one he just said was big enough? That one's not gonna help? Most of the old monster movie monsters don't like silver. Oh yeah, and holy water. Yeah, holy water as well. So it started as a medieval alchemy thing. Metals and alchemy had an association with heavenly body. Gold for sun, silver for the moon, etc. Silver being the moon meant it killed night creatures. Oh, wait, what? Gold for the sun? Just like animals in general? There are other like mythological creatures that are just in the sun. 50 BMG is big. Yeah, that thing's like bigger than his hand. Scott loves his big chunky guns. Bullet is huge, man. Look at that thing. What the? That thing's gonna go right through the werewolf. He's not gonna make... I also like how they have the skull of the werewolf in the background and like it's like anatomically correct. That's kind of cool. That's not even close to the biggest of 50. Now small compared to his other stuff. The bullets get bigger. Yeah, and it's made of pure... Well, I don't think silver's too expensive, right? I feel like... I know gold currently is really expensive, but I don't know about silver. It's definitely expensive AF. Oh, never mind. Just 1K bullet, it's like worth $1,000? 50's not the biggest he has? Oh, no. All right, let's go. Silver's heckin' expensive. I didn't even know. I'm not like a jewelry person, so I don't know.
Our test subject today is an actual werewolf. This was made by Ballistic Dummy Labs. It turned out phenomenal. They did a custom mold. This thing looks so creepy. It looks like an actual werewolf. And the reason we are using a werewolf is because the legend is that silver bullets are the only way to take out a werewolf. And today we're going to find out if the legend is true. Will these help you, or will they get you in a mess of trouble? You know, your chances of encountering a werewolf are pretty slim, but your chances of being involved in a...
They're pretty slim, but they're never zero. Cost $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Gun. He's doing it for science. What if there were werewolves that just popped out at us? We need to be prepared. Ad time? Oh, I mean, he kind of slid that in. He's kind of slick with it. It was kind of cool. Oh,
self-defense scenario are a little bit higher. Thankfully, there's organizations out there like today's sponsor,
watch it, just
USCCA.
to support.
So who is the USCCA? Well, the USCCA stands for U.S. Concealed Carry Association.
Oh,
and they are dedicated to helping responsibly armed American citizens protect their family. There are 3 pillars to a USCCA
From
membership.
werewolves.
Being mentally prepared. With your USCCA membership, you will gain access to a secure online training platform called the Protector Academy. Inside, you will find digital guides, ebooks, and checklists, all made by self-defense experts to help you better protect yourself and your family.
Okay.
Being physically prepared. Failing to train is training to fail. The videos inside the Protector Academy are broken down into bite-sized chunks, and you will learn real-world skills to turn you into a more prepared and proficient protector.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think I'll ever be prepared. I'm like a deer in headlights. If I saw a werewolf, I think I'd probably, not gonna say this again because I ended the other video, but I'd probably poop my pants. I'd be so afraid. How can we prepare if we can't afford the bullets? I was gonna say something really dumb. I was gonna say use aluminum, and then I realized that's a totally different metal. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just donezo. We're just done. Yes, very tame. He's doing it well. Get it for Tetra for Christmas. I can't wait to buy Tetra a silver bullet in case we need to fight off werewolves.
Being legally prepared. While becoming educated and trained can help keep you safe, it's still very important to be legally prepared. The hard truth is, after a self-defense situation, the aftermath can be unpredictable. But all USCCA members become insured on a self-defense liability insurance policy as an automatic membership benefit. So if you're interested in becoming a more prepared protector of your family, be sure and check out the USCCA using my link in the description down below. And if you're on the fence about your decision, don't worry, because thanks to...
On the fence? Yeah, me too. I was the other day. Breakdanced over a fence.
To the USCCA's bulletproof guarantee, you have up to 365 days to make sure your membership is worth every penny. And if for some reason you're not satisfied, they will give you a prompt and courteous refund. Again, a big thank you to the USCCA for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Woo!
Yeah! Dang it!
Why does it keep breaking tables? Stop breaking the table. Wait, I had another idea while he was talking about. Is that where they wore like silver crosses and stuff too? Was the crosses that they wore like complete silver? Is that always just vampires as well? The explosion could kill werewolves if they're strong enough. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. It's his thing. But tables are expensive. The table looked at him funny. Silver was a whole thing. Yeah, I think I remember that, like, the crosses, that they used to wear, like, the cross necklaces, and they would, like, hold them up and be like, back, vile beast, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't hurt them, but maybe it would kind of, like, repel them a little bit. I think silver cross was a purity thing again. Yeah, okay. Scott doesn't like tables, they got beef. The table said, heck you. Tables are a write-off? Okay, not wrong. Not wrong. Not World of Darkness wolves, they're tanky. Oh. Yeah, there probably are different types of werewolves too. If you think about like the ecosystem that they'd be in. Would there be Arctic werewolves?
Good thing we got Sportsman's Guide as a sponsor.
He tried.
Okay, so here I have set up 2 10% blocks of clear ballistic gel and a 5-gallon water jug, just in case, because I'm really going to try hard to catch these bullets today, because unlike other bullets I've seen that were gimmicks, these are real 99.99% silver bullets. The only problem I have today is I only have 1 bullet for each caliber, and I really want to see how this silver is going to react before we start shooting our werewolf. So I'm gonna sacrifice the 9mm bullet for science and see how it reacts when we hit this ballistic gel with it. This is a 121 grain silver 9mm bullet. I would really like to know the velocities on this thing, but
Couldn't you also just coat the bullet in silver? Or is that just being like a cheapo way of doing it? Propose the overly sarcastic Productions Werewolf categorization vid. Red loses her mind over it. The other crosses only worked because vampires had eyes that couldn't comprehend geometric shapes. That's what Castlevania said. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. Arctic werewolves with like snow-colored coats sounds dope. Doesn't that sound cool? Like there's one that would maybe with like bigger coats or different like colors and stuff. Cheap way that wouldn't work. Dang it. Here I was trying to come up with smarter ideas. And it just wouldn't work.
I kind of had a whoopsie with the chronograph.
Oh.
Ow! Okay, here we go. 9mm silver bullet. Oh! Oh, hope we caught it.
That went right through it. It's stuck in the water. I see it.
I hear it in there. We caught it. I'm glad I put that right there. Okay, let's look at this gel first. Looks like the silver did not expand a whole lot. You can see that.
Expand like it didn't crack the gel? Because I know like if you do like more wood or trees or something, I've seen like trees crack. Is that what he means by expand? Or it didn't like rip off into pieces? You could make the silver tip bullet would be cheaper but not as strong. I wonder if he goes over that. I mean, considering he got like full silver bullets, I guess not. But that would be interesting to see. I mean, obviously the velocity or acceleration of the bullet would still be a deciding factor, I would assume. But the bullet opening up like a mushroom. Oh, okay. See, I've seen that before in another shooty gun video person thing.
There's a pretty small wound channel. And then it looks like you just kind of zip through this second block. You can see the wound channel is kind of faint. And then we shot into our 5-gallon water jar.
Like the bullet didn't mushroom, and expanding wider bullet means more lethality. You want it to smoosh a bit. So this bullet that went through the gel is good because you don't want it to mushroom, or you do want it to mushroom. Bullet holes generally get bigger as they pass through something. That's terrifying. Some bullets can't hold well in water and they break. See, I don't know anything about bullets or guns, so this is like complete open, I don't even know what. You do, oh, you do want it. They're designed to become larger so they tear larger holes. Oh, you do want it to mushroom. Okay, because more of an impact to hurt whatever you're shooting, like the werewolf, I guess, so you'd be safer. Okay, thank you guys.
Jug. If the 9mm made it through that much gel and into the 5-gallon jug, I think we may be in some trouble later on trying to catch these other silver bullets. There it is right there. It doesn't look like it really expanded at all. That thing stayed solid. And now for those of you who think that this isn't real silver and I'm just joking, you can see that this whole thing is silver. The base, everything. That is good.
Why am I leaning forward trying to look at it better? I'm like, oh, yeah, let me lean forward.
Good enough for me. I say we shoot the werewolf now. Well, after seeing that, I know that we're gonna have a hard time today catching these. So, I have a 5-gallon water jug, and I have a level 3A ballistic vest. I'm gonna set that right behind this dude. And that way, if we do zip completely through him, we have a better chance at catching these rounds. And we're definitely gonna need this for our next.
Wait, catching the round so he could reuse the bullet? I thought you couldn't reuse bullets. Bullet looked deformed at all. It barely had scratches on it, from what I saw anyway. Because he was like, oh, we gotta catch it. So does that mean you could reuse them? Because I thought, like, once you shot a bullet, it was donezo. Like, that was it. Thought it was, like, empty. To see what they look like after. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Maybe to resell it, it is silver. True. You can melt it and reshape it again. Man's gonna fire off more silver than my whole paycheck for the sake of entertainment. That's dedication. He's a real one. Catch them because it's silver, that's some money. Yeah, you can't reuse them unless you melt them down. Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, why is he collecting them? That makes so much more sense. Thank you. The bullet is supposed to mushroom, you need to remelt it down. In this case, it may be possible. To be fair, considering how expensive they are in the first place, it makes sense that you'd want to collect them anyway. Hi, Riku.
Next round, because our next round is good old 45. This 45 ACP is 197 grains of pure silver. Let's see what happens when we hit ye old werewolf. Who's that good boy? Who's that good boy? I'll be using a Smith & Wesson.
It should have been me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's an M&P 45, and again we have the 45 ACP silver bullet. That looks so stinking cool. All right, let's see how it would do against a werewolf. Oh! Ew! It's got like black blood. Look at that.
I was gonna say it looks like chocolate syrup. So got him. I don't know the internal organs where they're placed. I don't think that's the kidney. I think kidneys are in the back, but it got him right above. It looks like the intestines.
So we had a good hit. I don't think we went through him. I don't think we did. I don't think it made it all the way through him. That's really surprising after seeing how much gel we went through with the 9mm. I wonder where
Oh, right in the liver. No.
that thing stopped at. No, there it is. It's right there, I think. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to dig it out. This is when I need Matt from Demo Ranch here, you know, because he's a vet. He could probably get it out for me, lickety split. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here, ah!
Ooh.
Ah! Jeez. Okay, that one flattened out a little more, but still not really expanding a whole lot. So if
Yeah, that one's squished. Werewolf skin hide is really thick, right? I was thinking the same thing, but with like bones. Would their bones be stronger? Because if you think about like how werewolves are and how they transform, wouldn't it like be more dense bones or something? Obviously, they also have fur on top of it. I don't know how that compares to fur because this one doesn't have fur or a thicker skin. Maybe, yeah. So I'm thinking way too far ahead. Some are. That's what I was thinking of. Underworld flashbacks for a second there. Oh no, it's a real intricate ballistics gel dummy. Yeah, it's got all the organs, got all the bones. Probably more. Yeah, more dense muscle tissue. True. Oh, so I wonder if they based that off and just made it tougher. If it hits a bone IRL as well, it can ricochet multiple times inside the body. I learned that from the paramedics guy. Yeah, it could ricochet. That's terrifying. So I wonder if it just got smushed or if there's like tiny little particles still floating around the body.
If it's coming down to what caliber am I going to choose against a werewolf, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to go with the tried and true 45 ACP.
Oh.
Hit that subscribe button. If 45 ACP won't cut it, naturally your next step up is going to be 44 Magnum. This
44.
is a 185 grain pure silver 44 Magnum, and I'll be using this Smith & Wesson model 629. I would not want to be that werewolf, right?
Given they're usually portrayed as larger than people, I guess they would have bigger bones and more muscle. That's what I'm trying to think. But they have more bones? Because their legs would be kind of more like a wolf where they're like, they go inwards and then outwards, right? It's a supernatural beast. I'm just assuming the magic silver rounds cut through all nonsense. I'm sure it cuts through a lot still. No, it doesn't look fragmented. No, it just looks squished. He's such a goober. I was expecting to see the actual picture when he was like, subscribe. I was like, oh, I actually did subscribe today, so I am subscribed to him. So thank you. The go, I love 44. It looks slightly bigger than the last one. I was expecting a legit photo. Yeah, he got us good. He got us good for real. The bones that expand since werewolves are typically depicted becoming larger than a human form. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So they become bigger, probably more dense. I don't think they would become lighter.
Now, okie dokie, here we go. Whoa! All right. Looks like we hit Mr. Werewolf right there, and there used to be a rib there. And now it's completely gone. And it seems like, yep, we blew right through him. Blew through his back right there. And then it looks like we hit our vest. I don't even know if we...
It looks like it got obliterated. Oh, tigers are a good example. Big, solid, thick bones and hide solid muscle. Yeah, the muscle would be a big thing as well. Theory says the bones are not as dense to agility, and due to the dense muscle tissue, bone fractures are unlikely. Oh, that went straight through his ribs. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, ooh. Did he shoot in the same area? Near the liver, right? Well, he hit the ribs, obviously, but it was around the same area. Bone fragments, there's a surgery if survived. Yeah, that took off a chunk. You see the build peeling off the vest in slow-mo? I know he showed the gun itself. Spent too much time arguing the dang Twilight generation. It's not worth it, Crims. It's not worth it.
Oh, I think it's in there. Yep. Yep. There it is. Oh. All right. We got it. We caught it. I am retaining all of my silver today so far. And again, it's not really expanding a whole lot. It's holding together quite well. And I would say that a 44 Magnum pure silver bullet would be a pretty effective round against a werewolf. But here at Kentucky Ballistics, we are all about going big or going home. Unfortunately, I cannot go home though because I had to sell it to buy these bullets. So let's move on to the next caliber. Realistically, if there was a werewolf afoot, there is only one handgun I would grab, and it's my absolute favorite, the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. This is a 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel, and this is a pure silver 500 Magnum. That is 272 grains of pure silver, and I think it's going to cause pure pain.
Okay, well, considering the first one didn't even make it through, the second one went all the way through and shattered bone, and then went into the vest that he had to dig out. I feel like this one's gonna, like, almost hit the water. Well, there's double padding on those vests, right? So maybe not, but it's definitely gonna do damage. Do we think it's gonna mushroom, though? See, now I'm using the terms. So what we're learning so far is silver makes a great round for armor penetration because it does not mushroom. Yeah, exactly. It goes right through.
To Mr. Werewolf. Okay, here we go. Holy cow!
Look at his chest.
Yeah, I think a 500 Magnum silver bullet would definitely do it. All right, let's have a look-see here. It appears that we took out quite a chunk of his chest and
Yeah,
really messed up his rib cage here.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, we, oh dear, okay. Let's scoot this back. Ah, yeah, look right here. It appears that we had some pretty good expansion out of that 500 Magnum, and we have a little bit of, we've got some werewolf chunks on our vest here.
So this is the mushrooming, right? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Fun fact about the bones in those dummies, they're layered the same way your body layers the calcium in your bones, really close to lifelike. Ooh, see, we were asking questions about that before. 500 Magnum is 1/2 inch in diameter. Yeah, I think the werewolf's cooked. This one, that's ow. There's a hole in him, man. I don't think he's making it. That's a lot of damage.
We caught the round, and there's one heck of a bulge in this vest. Let's see if I can feel it. It's down at the bottom. It's down here. I still don't think that round expanded. I just think it was producing so much power that it really messed up that werewolf. Oh, there it is. That is awesome. It's pretty wild to me that these rounds still aren't expanding, because 500 Magnum is producing a lot of power. I thought maybe we needed more velocity and more energy to actually get these rounds to expand, but I don't know if it's gonna do it. You can see it is missing a little chunk there from where it hit a bump.
Okay, so it didn't expand. Okay, silver anomalous things aren't getting up after that. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the werewolf's making it. Ballistic gel is also the same tensile strength as flesh. The dummy is a good analog. I feel like he really did his research with this one. I don't know a lot about it, but he's like going in depth in explanation about like the bullets themselves, and this is really cool. I want to watch the vampire one. Obviously it'd be a little different, but yeah, I expect that one to expand. Yeah, a small chunk fell off, but no, it looks good. It looks good so far. Inches huge way larger than your body going inside your
Or something. All in all, I am pretty impressed with the handgun silver bullets, but I'm most impressed with the 500 Magnum. That was our last handgun round. Now we're gonna move on to some rifle rounds and shotgun. So the next caliber we have is a 308. This is 182 grains of pure silver, and this is my Ruger American 308. If the pistol rounds are just zipping right through the werewolf, I imagine this is gonna do the same.
Yeah, this is gonna obliterate it. Oh my god. It's a good analogy from that jelly. He's getting good numbers from that. Yeah, this is really cool. A set above, silver's about as hard as copper, give or take, so a lot harder than squishy lead bullets. Makes sense they're not getting deformed. Oh! No, that makes a lot of sense now that you say it. Well, as silver, yeah, I didn't think about like the material that bullets normally are. After a certain point, silver will no longer deform and just shatter. It's hard to be compared to lead. I wonder if that's going to happen with the bigger ones then. That's your hunting round? That is a big bullet. Oh boy, that one's... I feel like every time he shows the new bullet that he's going to shoot, it like doubles in size. Now gold though, that's soft, so it would mushroom like mad. You know how expensive gold bullets would be? But that would be really cool to watch. Very expensive, but I'd be interested to see the difference between silver and gold bullets.
All right, here we go. 308. Oh dear!
No, it's a werewolf, but it's...
So I added some more vests behind the werewolf because I figured the 308 was going to be penetrating a lot deeper. So it looks like we hit right there.
Oof.
And we zipped right through him, I believe, because we knocked down all of this. Yeah, we have our exit hole right there. And let's see here. I had this turned this.
I just realized the gel dummy also has like internal bleeding. You can look at it from the other one. Silver and copper are between lead and brass on the most hardness scale, with silver being just above copper. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I feel like a gold bullet would be so soft it would partially melt in the barrel. You think so? I feel like someone has to have done gold bullets before. Maybe it's just like a movie, but same caliber as my rifle. Good to know I have a chance against a werewolf. You could fight a werewolf, Alan. You could do it. He's jelly filled. Yeah, you could see. I'm just looking at it now. It's real. Looks like he has internal bleeding. Cheaper to manufacture than buy gold, at least. I also want to see the difference between if it was covered in silver. I know it would be cheaper, but fun fact is also basically one of my rounds, a weapon was chambered in back when I was a machine gunner. That's crazy work. Gold, you can actually leave a fingerprint from squeezing it. Oh, so it's really low on the hardness scale then? Because I don't know a lot about bullets. But that's usually just like with scratching it. Because it's not malleable, right? Well, technically silver's malleable, just under really hot conditions. Gold bullet would not work. It would either shatter in the barrel and melt at a gas temp. Would it be dangerous to the person shooting it? Because then that makes sense. Gold is way softer than lead and more dense too, so a gold bullet would do a lot of damage. Oh, because it would like shatter. Pure gold would be too soft. You could literally bite it and leave tooth marks. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. See, look, I'm learning today, Chad. I don't remember any of my science courses. My bad. Gold is mega soft to survive. Being shot, it would do crazy damage to the target. Huh. It's a bite test where you bite the gold. If it doesn't deform, it isn't gold. Oh, you think gold bullet is damaging the gun that fires it? Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as it's not dangerous to the person shooting it. If it melts in the barrel, it might block the barrel and cause it to explode. What's the heating temperature of gold? Is it that low? I had a teacher explain pure gold about the hardness of biting your number 2 pencil back in the day. Oh. Yeah, that's super soft. Teeth can chomp through that like crazy. That's why they used to bite coins to see if they were real gold. Also, like when the Olympians do it and they bite it, but it doesn't melt though, right? So I'm assuming there's no way you use the real gold for that. So merchants used to bite coins, actual gold dense, fake coins don't. That's so cool to know. I remember learning about the bite test. That was cool. Less than 900 degrees. Gold is a soft metal. It's not huge. Wow. Yeah, I'm saying I know gold melts easily because it's used for a lot of like jewelry and stuff. Gold, soft, silver, solid. While things sold, solid silver exists, and silver weapons or armor are hard to damage. Yeah, now it's suddenly making a lot of sense. Gold is soft metal, yes. When people talk about pure gold, they don't mean 100% gold, but a specific ratio with nickel iron to keep its shape. Huh. The gun would explode if the gold blocked the barrel. The pressure could backfire. Dang. Time to bite all the gold loonies. $1 Canadian coin. You gotta test them now, Maple. I don't think Olympic medals are even solid gold anymore. I was gonna say, because I always see them biting it. Because you always see them, like, when they have it, they bite it. But it's used for jewelry because it doesn't corrode. Now, that makes a lot of sense now. That's why gold tools are so bad in Minecraft. Oh, no.
This way? No. This way, yep. We hit right there. Let's see if we went through the other, yep. So we hit there, and then we blew through that side. And then we went into this side, and I don't think we made it through the other side. Oh, there it is. It's really stinking hot. Oh, yeah, all right. We finally got some deformation. I'm gonna throw that in that water real quick because that is smoking hot. Let's give it a little bit of water. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so with the increased velocity, we had increased deformation. You can see that thing is all kinds of chewed up.
Wow. So that's what it looks like when it mushrooms, but that's a smaller version, right? That's just like a small portion, because usually it was just flat. This one's kind of like curved over and it kind of looks a little bubbly. I'm not sure if that's just like the like just how it is with the camera, but so mushroom. Okay, to be fair, I went through the entirety of the werewolf figure through the first half of the vest and almost through the second. It's a classic curve to it. Oh, okay. The bite test on gold medals dates back to the ancient times when the medals were made of nearly 100% gold. Yeah, I don't think things would be 100% gold now. It'd be too expensive. Clean mushrooming looks like an actual mushroom. Fetch mushroom. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to see the other one's going to mushroom. Because now I'm really curious. This is like a partial mushroom. As a precious metal, gold is resistant to most acids. Why it doesn't corrode from the weak acids everything is often exposed to. Oh. I need to spend this week's grocery budget on gold and silver. Why? Because people on the internet need to know about werewolves. We need to be safe from the werewolves. We're protecting ourselves. Way smaller. Lead would look like an actual mushroom with a cap, hence the name. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to see one now. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be like, mushroom! It's a mushroom!
You can see all of the rifling in the
Ooh.
bullet. That looks so stinking awesome. The 308 was pretty darn effective. I have one more rifle round to use that's quite large and kind of makes my neck itch. But before we shoot that one, I have a shotgun round that I want to try out.
Oh?
I am very excited to try out this next round. I have a 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch shell, and it is filled with 1.4 ounces of pure silver.
It's filled with silver. That is a chunky bullet. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Shot, and I'll be using a Mossberg pump action shotgun. You just got jammed. All right, 12 gauge, right to the belly. Oh!
Went straight for the intestines.
What did the werewolf say when he was having a bad day? His day is pretty rough. Okie dokie, let's have a look-see here. That silver shot, golly,
Oh,
that really chewed him up.
look at that hole. What is that damage? Yeah, again with the liver shot, that went through like everything. It's not too bad I can take it. Oh no. That is crazy. I want to see if all the pieces like splintered out or just like went through. He's licking his jelly filling. It's all over the place.
I don't think any of it made it through the back. Let's see.
It didn't go through?
No. None of that made it through the back.
Oh, he's not getting that silver back. He's not getting that silver back. That is in there. No, I live. Yeah, tis but just a flesh wound. Not as bad as after Taco Bell. No.
It was about the size of, I don't know, number 4 shot. I didn't really expect it to go all the way through him. Oh, this is really gross. I'm trying to find like one of the pellets. There's got to be one in there. But I don't know. No. Oh, gosh. I won't be retrieving that silver. So the round I have for our grand finale.
Yeah, I didn't think he was getting anything from that. Is it an appropriate time to start craving jelly donuts? No, I think you're kind of real for that. You're kind of real for that. Shotgun pellets are too small to retain enough kinetic energy to pierce. See, I was going to say it's probably all over on the inside, though. There's a bunch of itty-bitty spheres in the shoddy shell. Thank you for putting it in terms I can understand, Minty. Yeah, tis but just a scratch. Oh, and it's gone. Well, he lost that silver, and I think this is the last one. Hold a meeting to rearrange your guts, for real. Hungry for some werewolf chow mein? No.
Is just in case you encounter a really, really big werewolf. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 752 grain pure silver 50 BMG. It is a little bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. So I've busted out the Orion 50. We're gonna get this thing set up in the lead sled, and I really want to catch this round. So we're gonna take some extra precautions. I have body armor, water jugs, body armor, more water jugs, and then one last water jug at the end. And now I'm gonna take Mr. Werewolf.
I was gonna say preemptively, if that werewolf structure was in the front, it would have been completely like knocked over. I think it's gonna go through everything. It's gonna go through everything. It's all good if I get condescending say so. No, that was really funny. It's all good. When I say I don't know anything about guns, if you could put it in terms I don't understand, it's totally good. See the scar on his neck? His 50 cal exploded and did that. That's what it's from. That's what he was saying when he was itchy. Oh yeah, this does. I don't think Mr. Werewolf's gonna make it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's understandably cautious with this one. That's the same rifle exploded on him one time and nearly ended his subscription. Yeah, I don't blame him now. Thank you for letting me know that. I was wondering what the joke was saying, like, it makes his, like, neck itchy. I'd be terrified, too. All right, let's see. It's gonna go through everything and knock over the werewolf and, like, completely jelly everywhere. It's my guess.
Here. And I'm gonna set him up right over here.
Oh.
Get him set up and, oh, would you look at that? This muzzle lines up perfectly with his muzzle. My neck is kind of itchy. It's a good sign.
Wait, is he gonna shoot it that close? He literally is scratching his neck. You see the red marks on it. He has that video on his channel. I'd be so afraid. I thought he was gonna put it behind everything. And it was still, he's putting it in front. Okay. 07. Predictions now, Chad. Does his head explode or does it get tunneled through? I feel like it's gonna be like shattered. Completely gone. Completely gone. The exact gun model that exploded on him. Why is he doing it so close? He has a shirt that said, just put a thumb in it? Oh, no.
Well, that's kind of tight. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Oh, that's looking real good. Oh, okie dokie. Here we go. Oh! Oh!
I'm sorry. It scared me for a second because the gun went in the other direction. I'm glad he's being, like, safe from a distance, but I thought it... Oh, my God. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think the werewolf made it. I don't think it made it. Defeated. Do you have some ibuprofen? I have a headache. Oh my God. Not that his head went completely off. Oh no, Shortcake, I need you to not be a troublemaker right now, please.
That was the craziest thing I have ever seen. He has no more head. Let's see if we actually caught the round. I'm pretty doubtful.
I'm sorry. So no head.
Okay, the gun just kind of opened automatically. That's always a great sign. That's stuck in there pretty good. We'll get that later. Gun seems to be okay. Now the werewolf, not so much. Completely gone. The entire head is gone. Mm-hmm. Here, looks like...
Okay, give me 1 second. I just have to get my cat because she's like sniffing Tetris computers. I was resisting. Thank you. The internal thoughts won. Shortcake, I need you to sit down, please. Thank you. Be a good girl. Yes, I know. I know, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna swirl you around so you're not a troublemaker. I keep my eye on you. I know you want pets. I will give you pets. Okay. Sorry. The cat was like looking at the monitors and attacking it. Kat went to get her cot in order. She was like sniffing the monitors and sniffing the coffee cup. So I just want to make sure she's okay first. She just wants some attention. I'm giving her pets. I'd say you could market that gun as anti-werewolf and not get sued, even the yes. I'm pretty sure if you had that, you'd be safe from a werewolf. Considering its entire head popped off. Yeah. Don't bother calling the Krug and Bug, and he's gone. He's gone. I don't think he could smell anymore. I don't think he could even look at us.
We blew through this vest. Then we blew through this jug. I don't see any holes.
Yeah, I don't think the bullet even needed to be silver. Well, he's completely pure now. He got obliterated. Also, I'm sorry if you hear my cat. She's purring very loud. Need to go to bed. Bye, chat. Bye, a good stream, folks. Take it easy. Get a good night's sleep. Piece of shrapnel from that gun slashed his jugular vein, so he had to stick his thumb in the hole in his neck to stop the bleeding. That's why the shirt said just put a thumb in it. That's terrifying. Yeah, he got purified. He's good now. He rolled a 20. He's pure.
On our table. So that's a good sign. I don't see any holes in this. I feel like maybe we did stop in the vest. I don't know. Let's inspect here. Oh, I think it's in this first panel. Oh, yeah, it is. Look, here it is. Right there.
I thought he wasn't getting this bullet back. I'm not going to lie.
Holy cow. This is great. This is wonderful news. This means that I can potentially buy my house back. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. That thing is all chewed up. Oh, it's really hot. That is really hot. Oh, there's some chunks in there. some little bitty chunks, but we managed to successfully catch that 50 BMG. Let's pour a little bit of water on it, cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, that thing is squished. It still kind of looks like it's just over to one side, though. 50 cals are used for armor pen for a reason. You get hit by it won't exist anymore. I mean, it tore its head clear off. Imagine shooting a non-silver bullet with that rifle at a werewolf's head and he just laughs at you because it wasn't silver. He starts just regenerating his head back. Oh, yeah, he got his $100 back. He could get his house back. Yippee! That's a mushroom. Okay, I'm looking.
They're all nice and cleaned off. Oh, check that out.
Oh.
Just completely destroyed that round. Honestly, I'm quite surprised that we stopped right there in the vest. I figured that it would have kept on going, but I guess we had a lot of deformation when we smacked into the werewolf's nose. Speaking of which, I am not really sure where any of his face is. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the stratosphere. Okay, so let's look at what we have left today. I did not recover any of the shotgun round, but we do have all of these. There is the 9mm out of the gel. That is the 308. This is the 45, I believe. That is 44 Magnum. And then this is 500 Magnum. And then, of course, 50 BMG. So it seems to me that silver bullets would 100% be effective against a werewolf. And probably most things.
That does look like a bullet. Yeah, I'm sure he's correct. I don't think he would mix them up. I think he kind of knows his stuff.
They did not really expand much. They functioned kind of like a full metal jacket, except for the 50 BMG, which looks like it got thrown in a wood chipper. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Is he going to destroy the table?
Let me know what you thought about these silver bullets in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to check me out on Kentucky Ballistics breakdowns, Kentucky Customs. I promise I'll be posting new videos soon, and Kentucky Ballistics shorts. Those can be found in the description down below, along with links to Kentucky Ballistics. Shoot, I'm done messed up. Along with links to Patreon, Facebook, Instagram.
Go subscribe to him. Go, go, go.
And a link to KentuckyBallistics.com just in case you want to pick up a shirt. Also, be sure and do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button.
I subscribed.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
I would also like a hammer. No, not two! No! 07, can I get an 07 for the tables, please? That's so sad. Wait, there's more. Oh.
Why is he so bouncy?
Oh.
Fooling me.
His rib popped out.
This hammer weighs like 50 pounds. I'm exhausted. What?
Oof.
I give up. The werewolf wins.
Okay, I was gonna say, that table was saying that he couldn't beat the werewolves. Okay, the budget rib removal. See, in case you were unsure if the gun bullets got the werewolf, you have to use the hammer for extra protection. But should have made the hammer out of silver. Yeah, don't a lot of videos make, like, swords and stuff so they're reusable? I feel like I've seen that a lot. Or maybe I'm just thinking of, like, vampires, like Blade and stuff. Stop, he's already dead. I want to know where the head went from. Yeah, should have put a silver hammer, same brain. Giga brain. Double tap? Yes, double tap. It's like zombies. See, you know, I mean, just in case for some reason he could, like, regenerate his head, and some of the lures, the wolf would come back from that. No, but he used silver, so it wouldn't, right? Would silver prevent the werewolf from coming back? His head just ceased to exist. It did. I want to know where it is, though, what it looks like. Like, I wonder if it's in a bunch of, like, tiny fragments, or, like, there's still a part of it that's intact. I feel like some of the head is on the moon at this stage. Probably. That was actually really cool, though. I want to see what the vampire one is now. Silver spiked hammer? Yeah, or like a sword. But then you have to make sure you clean the sword so it stays sharp. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please consider liking and subscribing. If you have any recommendations for future videos, please feel free to leave them in the comments below.